Sxwíxwtn, 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 Queen Chairperson, Tanat Chan, Amalgamation, Chin. Good day, everyone. It's been 103 years. Our people came together in 1923, today. Happiest, most heartwarming Amalgamation Day to you all. Respect to our past leadership who are no longer with us, our old people, our ancestors, the past leadership who dedicated their lives, 10 years, working for the amalgamation. Just to translate some of the Squamish nature, I shared my name, Sxwíxwtn, comes from my father's lineage of my Squamish bloodline. 412 people represented our 16 headmen. They were from nearly 24 Squamish villages. And they believed in one thing. If you were to remember one thing today, not just of what I'm sharing through words and oral, but from anything from today, our people stood together, came together, united. Our 16 families, our leadership, very historic, as we have villages that come across the Howe Sound to the inlet here, down up to Deep Cove, further along to the Fraser, up the Fraser, stretching to New West, through down to Port Moody and Burnaby. This day, we signed the prayer of amalgamation, and the modern Squamish Amalgamation was formed. Amalgamation Day recognized us on paper. But of course, we were Squamish peoples way long before that. Our history spans thousands of years. Our connection to the beautiful lands and waters spans thousands of years. Our governance of this territories spans thousands of years. Through centuries, our ancestors defended the territories. They defended it together. There were once tens of thousands of Squamish people living in and around 100 villages throughout our territories. I'll share some of our village names: Iyamoch, Sanak, Papayak, Aslahan, Hamalgston, Sxwíxwtn, and many more. There's too many to name them all. I'll ask Stan later for more. Dozens of headmen led these villages, working together, leading our communities, and thriving, living off the land, in the waters, living independently as Squamish, but successful lives, the way Squamish people did. Then came colonization. Then came disease. Then came crown interference with our governance, our villages, and our territory. Simply, it affected our ways of being Squamish. Our population was reduced. Our villages were reduced. Our headmen were reduced. But by the early 1920s, 16 headmen had stood up. They fought to restore what once we had. One nation working together. On my mother's side of my lineage, my own great-grandfather, Andy Paul, was there helping to unite us. These 16 headmen came far and wide across a territory spanning more than 6,700 square kilometers. By 1923, after 100 years of disruption, disease, and theft, 23 distinct village communities remained on our vast lands. These are the places where our longhouses sat along the shore. This is where we fished, where we hunted, where we harvested clams, seaweed, and many other things. This is where we collected our bark, where we cut our cedar, where we held ceremony. This is where we raised our families, where we buried our dead. And it is where we still live and thrive today, where we still exercise our rights today. Across our territory, our place names endure. Each one carries a story. Each one carries our relationship to the land. And even further, our legends connect us even further. Today, July 23rd, is known as Amalgamation Day. Every year, we come together as peoples to recognize it, to reflect, but most importantly, to celebrate it. To acknowledge that we are stronger together. Squamish, Squamish strong. If you recall our ceremony down Ambleside when we celebrated 100 years, this was it. Squamish, Squamish strong. Osiyam.